So this, I know already, this is one of the RVs that's kind of stays best to stay in place, right? I'm learning, man. I'm learning. I've done 5 of these. I'm learning.
You do enough of these shows, and you're definitely going to understand what to do and not to do with certain trailers.
Yeah.
It's best if it does stay in one place, just because of the tires that are on it, also the support system that's on the tires and things like that. Can it be moved, regularly? Absolutely, but it just, I would probably leave it in one spot if it were up to me.
This is probably a little dangerous to zip down a freeway.
One wouldn't probably think that'd be the best thing to do with with a camper such as this.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, so this is going to be the Hampton, okay, guys? Crossroads makes a wonderful camper out there. They've got the Hampton, they've got the Zinger, and then they also have the Redwood, okay? And you guys, I believe, already stepped through a Redwood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that Redwood, I mean, it is a really nice camper, but also this is their park model version, right? I'm going to get to my cheat sheet here, guys, and kind of tell you a little bit about this camper. Basically, this is the Hampton 374BAR. This one is available for sale as we speak right now, okay? Length on this guy, 41 foot. Again, probably not something you'll go hauling down the road with because of that huge front cap is just it's just a wall. I mean, there's no aerodynamics to it. 10,800 pounds, 3 slides. It says sleeps 4, but I mean, people get innovative when it comes to sleeping arrangements and things like that. So cool thing here, guys, on the outside, like we said, we've got 3 total slides, 2 in the living room, 1 going to be in the bedroom. They got a cool little doggy hookup right here, basically, and then also a beer opener on the bottom side too. They don't have the nicer steps on there, okay, guys? A lot of people ask me about these steps on these park models, and the reason being is because most people build their own decks.
Yeah.
All right, so you can imagine a deck coming out about another 10 foot. You don't want those steps that are going to fold down because now you got to take them out. Plus, I mean, I don't know how you would do it, but how would you fold into the glass?
Right.
I mean, kind of a silly question there on that side of things. But outside here, guys, you're going to see this huge 18-foot awning, LED light strip. You got a light up top here to where basically it's your security light. You also got your speakers on the outside too. TV hookup behind you as well, as well as the hookup for cable too for your outside. So cool setups there. This guy's going to come extreme weather package. Now, I understand also extreme weather package means a lot of things, okay? So you have the extreme weather package, the winter package, Arctic package, Canadian package, Alaskan package. I mean, it can go on for days, right? I can just make up any word that I want, put package after, as long as it's something that has to do with cold, it would make sense, right? Really all that is, though, guys, is this going to be a enclosed underbelly as well as heated holding tanks, okay? So that's the main thing to get your extreme weather, cold weather package, to do a little bit more into the winter, a little bit earlier into the spring, okay? To get it completely 4 seasons, live in full time, basically, guys, you got to put a huge skirting around the bottom of it. A lot of people will put like heat lamps underneath. Obviously, you got to be careful about that because you don't want to burn your camper down. Right. So there's a lot of things that have to go into like full-time RV living at your park or wherever you're going to be at. So, but yeah, let's step in here, guys. A lot of cool features on the inside of these that you guys would want to check out here. So as you can tell, things are a little bit more modern per se, for lack of a better term, right? We're not stepping into a wildwood or anything like that. We've got solid surface countertops. They say granite look-alike, right? It's not granite, okay, but it does look very nice. You know what I mean? You're also going to have your sink covers here. These are going to be also used as cutting boards. Most people will use them as.
Yeah, those are nice.
And then you have a deep farm sink in there too. We talked about the refrigerators when we were in the Geo Pro. This is going to be a big 20 cubic foot refrigerator, residential style. And then also you have a residential cooktop as well, okay? So 4-burner cooktop, as well as your oven. And that's going to drop all the way down to the floor. So most campers in this ballpark are actually going to stop about yay, okay? And the reason they stop there is because they have an extra drawer underneath. So these guys actually dropped it all the way to the floor. You lose the drawer, but you have a huge oven. A lot of people say cook the Thanksgiving turkey in there, right? So you can do that with this one.
The TV comes out of the...
Yeah, so the TV actually comes out of the wall here. Basically, if you go down, you can see it all going down. It looks like, yep, it has a window back behind it. If you put it all the way down, you have a little bit more cooking room.
We can lose power. Ooh, can you still see us? No, you can't even see us. We're still here. Ta-da! I'm just doing more magic, folks. Should we go outside and talk?
Yeah, probably.
All right, we'll go out here and talk.
Technical difficulties with live shows, right?
I don't know what just happened. We just lost power. It's all right. We'll get it taken care of. What'd you do? Trip over or through a breaker? Tim. It's probably Tim's fault. You know what we can talk about real fast? Let's talk about the price of this thing.
Yeah. So price here, guys, is actually kind of a cool thing. Cool thing here, guys. So with our finance discount, a lot of people are asking, hey, these prices you're throwing out, what does that include, right? We include pricing with our finance discount. And so basically what that means is that you'll finance with us for at least 1 year. After that year, you can pay it off, turn around, refinance, or anything like that. If you are a cash buyer as well, you can basically do 10% down on the first payment, do that big lump sum of money. So on this one, payments, they say, and Lord knows what that means, but they say, the voice is in my head, they say it's $330, okay?
Wow.
So basically, if you take that $330 and you multiply it by 12, that's essentially the amount that you have to leave on the loan for that 1 year until you can pay everything off. So you can't pay everything off but $12 and pay the $1 every month.
Gotcha.
It's got to be the monthly payment, okay? So, and then, like I said, for this camper, price on it.
I'm going to say 42, something like that.
This is my cheat sheet.
Kind of looked over your shoulder.
Cheat sheet $42,790. Okay, guys. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe I was actually allowed to as well. If you guys do want this camper, like I said, it is currently available. If you do want this camper, we can go ahead and give you an extra $500 off of this price. Okay, guys? Just call into the number again, 937-843-2074. We'll go ahead and get you that pricing with the extra $500 for our show special on this guy too.
So this would be perfect for folks that live up north in Ohio or even up further to take, and it's going to stay in one place.
Right.
Take it down to Florida. And then hit Florida from November through whenever. Come home at Christmas time. Come back here at Christmas time to see family.
They call them like the snowbirds.
Snowbirds, yeah.
So
my mom and dad just bought a trailer. And it's down there. It was already down there, but they're loving it. Just getting away when it gets cold.
Well, and basically a lot of people use these like cabins, where you basically go show up at your cabin and you leave it where it's at and then come right back to it.
Yeah, and for $330 a month.
Yeah,
wow.
$330 a month. And then some other cool things about this coach. Like I said, we had a power outage and not sure what else is going on in there, but it's got an actual bar in it. So the cool thing about this one is the bar, the dinette seating. It's got an extra refrigerator, but also the bedroom's got a slide in it too. So huge bedroom area with a lot of storage in there too. So a lot of cool things.
Wi-Fi prep?
Yeah, so this one actually, the Wi-Fi prep is actually, it refers to a device that you can just plug into the prep, and it catches the Wi-Fi in your local area and redistributes it to your local area. So if there's weak Wi-Fi coming in from the cabin up front there, and they're distributing Wi-Fi, but you're kind of back in the corner, it'll catch that weak Wi-Fi and redistributes it to your local place, so you got a little bit better Wi-Fi.
Okay, great.
So kind of a cool little setup in terms of that.
All right. Well, we can get back inside now because this is back on.
Perfect.
Yeah, so where were we? Halfway through putting the TV down.
Yeah, halfway through putting the TV down. I'm not touching the TV anymore.
That's a good point.
Your trifold sofa back there in the back will fold out into a bed. That's where you got 2 sleeping arrangements. You also do have light and heat and massage on your theater seating right there. Those guys are going to come up where you guys can relax, recline right in front of the TV. Freestanding table and chairs, so that way you can move around as you wish, take some out if you want to. But
this little sports bar here is awesome.
This is the sports bar I was telling you about here. So basically you got your wine cooler underneath here, and then this right here is actually used for charging your phone. So you set your phone on there and that baby kicks on as if it's being charged. So that's kind of cool, and even works with iPhone, which is crazy. Nothing works with iPhone. But yeah, storage over here, big TV up top. That way you can watch the game as you're sitting at the bar with a couple buddies.
Not this year.
Not this year.
Next year.
Football's not going to happen this year, from what I've been told.
But yeah, no, this is cool to. I mean, how cool would it be to mention like in August in Ohio, say, hey, we're heading down to the sports bar for the winter.
Yeah.
And then this is your
place.
This
is your sports bar.
Yeah.
This is your sports bar.
Yeah.
But we walk into the bathroom here. You're going to see the residential style shower when you step in there. I mean, that thing's huge.
Plenty of room. This might be the roomiest as far as height.
Oh, yeah. And it's going to be because basically it goes all the way up to the top of the coach, which is super nice.
Yeah. I don't know if I've seen one of those yet.
And that's what you're going to get when you get park models because they are a little bit taller, too.
Okay.
So when they're a little bit taller, you basically got a little bit more room in there.
Sorry, I probably could have closed that door for you.
Closed it on them.
Yeah.
That's Gager. Big shout out to Gager for doing the video.
He works hard. He works harder than anybody else.
Oh yeah, man.
He's nonstop.
He's gonna
arms
shave
got to be exhausted.
At least 30 pounds.
Yeah.
At least. But this is basically the inside of your bedroom here, guys. Like I said, we got a big slide here. Washer and dryer prep behind you. Yep. Okay, so basically you're gonna have your washer and dryer available option in there, or for you maybe a second bedroom. I mean, that looks like a bedroom for you. Just sleep standing up, strap it in like the astronauts do. Yeah. And take a little cozy nap. But storage across the bottom here, guys. Storage up top. Storage. You got to have places to put things. So cool things. And then we obviously have windows kind of going everywhere, and we can see people getting ready for the next segment and the trucks and all that good stuff too.
Yeah,
so.
you will probably have a better view than what we do. As opposed to the trucks.
Yeah.
This is great. Makes me want to buy one and put it down in Florida.
Yeah, and travel down to it. Yeah. Ceiling fan. Most people don't have ceiling fans right here.
Yeah.
2 ACs as well, which is kind of cool, and be ducted throughout the entire coach. So that's probably why I tripped the breaker. We're plugged into 30 amp service, and I have the second AC running. So that's my own fault, but it is what it is. Live TV, that's what we get.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to let you wrap things up in here. They're calling for me to get to the next, next spot. So.